Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Cold Grits Podcast. I got my boy Smith Smoke Leezy with me today. Boy, it ain't gonna be nothing but real quick and fast. I just really want to just do a recap from last night. Some drama went down, something I didn't really care for, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of hold this guy to a high standard, just far as being a basketball coach or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So and everything like that. And I'm one of the ones that felt like his team was unbeatable because they played so well all season. But I did mention on 45 Minutes of Sports on Wednesday night that if South Carolina defense plays good, they can beat UConn.
Yeah.
That defense plays solid. You know what I'm saying? So too solid. Geno is a sore loser. For him to come out at the end of the game, Geno, for you to come out at the end of the game and address Don the way you did, bro, I lost respect to you as a man. Because my thing is, just because this woman out recruits you, just because this woman out coached you, you feel some type of way about some handshake at the beginning of the game, that video proof, you forgot you was in a building with 12, 13, 15 cameras in it, and everybody got a phone. Like you bring up an argument of a handshake at the beginning of a fucking game and that you lost. But if you would have won the game, then what would you have said? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me being a former, I just coached Pop Warner football. I ain't coaching nothing higher than Pop Warner, a little wreck here and there. Me being the kind of coach I am, if that did happen, I already know you was in your locker room feeding your girl some bullshit. Hey, she disrespecting us. She do this. I need y'all to go out here and do this and do that. Because the way your girls started playing was like, they gotta win this game, and they was getting their ass beat. Like, they looked like a sloppy team last night.
The first, second quarter.
Averaged,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
It was a ball game. It was the first, second quarter. It was a ball game.
Really was.
It really was a ball game. Like you couldn't dissect of how this game was going to end, but you knew it was going to end well.
I'm gonna say this: Sarah Strong made a big contribution in that first, second quarter. I was like, oh, they can't stop her.
Yes,
I don't think they can stop her. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And with Raven having foul trouble, I was kind of, ooh, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like Raven is like that chain that keep them girls like rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we need you on the court. We need your leadership. We need your thing. You know what I'm saying? But them girls stepped up. Especially that freshman from South Carolina, the young freshman from South Carolina, that girl balled out, bro. I was like, wow.
She got a future.
I say, hey, Don gonna be cutting out nets for probably the next 3-4 years.
Man,
she gonna be cutting down nets. Y'all just got to get prepared for it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, she's staying next to that nylon, my nigga. But I wanted to debate you, though.
Bro.
I wanted to debate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? For sake of argument and just because, whatever. But Geno got a right to be mad, man. We #1 team. There's a lot of fouls that didn't get called, but this is a championship, Geno, right? It's a championship game. You got to let them girls hoop. People watching this shit. This shit free on YouTube. Everybody watching this shit, so let them ball. Okay. Now, the handshake at the beginning of the game, you're supposed to do that, right? That's what you do, right? Now, at the end of the game, tell you something, man. If I'm hurt, my feelings hurt, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, man. I don't want to talk to nobody until it's time for me to talk. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to do none of that. I be feeling some of them niggas sometimes when they walk off court. I be like, damn, that's fucked up. He ain't got no sportsmanship. But, you done played sports, man. Shit wasn't going your way. Y'all #1. And we lose like that. You're not really ready to touch hands, man. You ready to go get that post-game interview over with. You know what I mean? At that point.
Right.
Geno being mad at getting beat by a woman, that might have something to do with it.
This ain't the first time, bro.
A black woman beat him.
This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time Don. This ain't the first time Don has put a foot in his ass, bro. I'm gonna put it just like that. This ain't the first time, bro.
Okay.
I probably got friends that done went down to Colonial Life and watched this in person, bro. Like, we done seen this happen, bro. We done seen this happen. Like, Geno was a few steps behind Dawn for a few years, bro, because of the recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And the athletes she been picking up to come play for her. You know what I'm saying? And UConn had some step backs the way they had thing. They picked up Paige a couple of years ago, and Paige balled out for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Freshman of the year. You know what I'm saying? Got her national championship last year by beating South Carolina. And you don't think them girls at that shit circle? Like, hey, nigga, we run up on y'all, we fucking y'all up. South Carolina.
When you say sore loser, define sore and losing, because how are you supposed to feel about losing, dog? Especially when you got to wait all the way till next year to even do anything again. Now he got to go recruit.
In my mind, as a sore loser, when you look at the full aspect of the game and being a coach and actually being a coach, and you coach women, also, you got to have a standard as a man to understand that, hey, y'all asses got outplayed. Like, you had going into this game, UConn averaged almost like 70-something points a game. 70-something points a game. You scored 49 in the Final Four. That's probably one of your lowest games all season.
They had like 17
one of
points
the best defenses in the game.
Yeah.
Right. You at 20-something points at halftime, and you only scored 20-something points in the next half. And third quarter, I think they got outscored like 30-something points. It was like 30-something points they got outscored. 20-something to nothing run.
You'll be a little sore after that, my nigga. You'll be a little sore after that, my nigga.
But why you mad at Dawn? It's your coaching, bro. You coach these girls. They should know how to deal with adversity. They should know how to deal with tough defenses. They just played Notre Dame last week, and Notre Dame gave them the business. And all they had was one star. You got a girl team, South Carolina, that got 4-5 stars. And the stars wasn't even the ones that stepped up. It was the role players that stepped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know the young center for South Carolina name. But she balled out on the boards, bro. She basically in the paint, she outplayed Strong, and I had Strong as one of the best female ball players in the country. And I'm not saying she isn't. I'm just saying that night, that night, old girl outplayed her, because guess what? Believe me, 2 of them assistant coaches on South Carolina, I know them. I met them personally, and I know their attitude. And believe me, they know how to tell them girls what to do. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen. Like, so, and I see them do it with boys. They ain't coach girls when I knew them. They was coaching boys, young boys, when they were doing this. And I saw their mindset, and I said, hey, these girls can coach. These girls know the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Dawn know what she got on her sideline. Dawn know what kind of coaches she got and how she developed and how they developing these players. She got dogs on that motherfucking bench, bro.
Hey, everything you saying is, hey, bro, I'm with you 100%. But debate me on that, bro. What is sore? Explain sore loser. How am I sore for losing? I'm not gonna be able to play again.
Because you made an excuse of something of you arguing with someone after you lose a game. That, to me, that wasn't even true. To me, that's a sore loser. You came out saying you waited 3 minutes or how many minutes, an hour, whatever it was, to shake Dawn Staley's hand at half court, when video shows she shook your hand before the game even started. So she acknowledged you, period.
But so then, they got into that debacle, whatever they was arguing about in the middle of the game.
But that's what Dawn iterated, that he said something about handshaking. But if you want to know the details, Dawn basically said, if you want to know detail, ask the motherfucker who started it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't said it in that manner, but she was basically saying it that way. And dude, hey, I know one of the chicks on there, and I was watching her the whole time, and I was saying, that's probably one of the ones you don't want to fuck with right there. But she was keeping Dawn cool, and I was like, all right, as long as you don't fuck with her, you good.
With the braids that kept jumping in front of Dawn, with the red braids.
That's Khadijah. That's Khadijah Sessions.
Oh, yeah,
that's Khadijah.
That's
Khadijah.
She looked like she was moving fast. She was
great coach.
Definitely ready for action. She was moving fast.
But she a South Carolina native, so she know how things move in Columbia, and believe me, I'm sure it was a lot of motherfuckers in Columbia ready to throw down with UConn. Like, all right, bitch, let's do this. Because Dawn is the queen in Columbia at South Carolina, bro.
So should there be any there shouldn't be no action took on Geno though, right? He allowed to speak his mind, right? He allowed to be like, man, this is why we lost.
I don't think it got to the point where disciplinary needs to be done. Apology need to be presented.
You think so? That's what I'm really asking.
I'm 100% with that. Apology need to be presented. You need to step on.
In what form does he need to apologize about?
You need to apologize. You need to apologize the way you presented what you presented, because you're not coming up with the actual facts of what you're saying. You saying Dawn didn't shake your hand. The video showed Dawn shake. Well, what we heard, you say Dawn didn't shake your hand. She didn't shake my hand before the game. Well, you know, they announced it on the thing and all this stuff. And we have video evidence saying that she shook your hand before the game. Not only did she shake your hand, and she said it, I shook the whole staff hand before the game.
I got a picture in my phone of her shaking his hand, but
right.
You know, I'm saying
right. So the argument ain't there. Like, you got embarrassed, bro. That's what it was. You was on the national stage, everybody in the world watching on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? It's the Final Four for the women. And like I told y'all before, women's basketball been way more exciting than girls' college basketball. Let me put it that way. Has been way more exciting than the boys' basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like him not scoring the 70 points he usually scoring, winning at the last minute, them girls got completely outplayed. And he got outcoached. That's just simple as that. Because you didn't really make no adjustments, because them girls just started jacking up shots. Them girls wasn't running no plays. They wasn't setting up no offense. They just started jacking up shots. And with South Carolina winning on the rebounds, your coaching staff got to say, hey, we got to set some shit up, because we're not winning on the boards. We got to get some points where we got to make some shit get open so we can get some buckets and start going back down. Because South Carolina wasn't making every basket. It's just when they miss, South Carolina was just going, boom, go, go.
Yeah.
And UConn couldn't deal with it.
I say this, because I'm trying to help Geno out, but I can't either, because I kind of was like, yeah, you saw about this. But the game is played in the second half, man. Everybody know that. It's a championship game, man. You got to come ready to ball all four quarters, man. Them girls, South Carolina came ready to hoop, man. They outlasted them, dog. It was conditioning that had a lot to do with it too, bro. And the physicality of the game. UConn, everybody was letting UConn beat them, I believe, because of the name. They got exposed, bro.
You fear the name feared, they feared the name?
They
South
feared
Carolina
the name.
Shit, nah.
They don't care nothing about no name, nothing that down. They got Don Staley. They got a name on their squad.
and y'all know I was on here a couple of weeks ago saying, I don't know. I saw the Texas game. I don't know. I saw the Oklahoma game. They got the good back. They got their get back on Oklahoma. They got their get back on UConn. You know, UCLA took care of something they probably wanted to get some get back on too, but UCLA beat Texas last night. And I feel like UCLA just completely outplayed Texas last night.
South Carolina gonna do UCLA dirty though, bro. UCLA ain't ready to. They ain't ready to get that. They ain't ready to get that dirty and play. They can hoop, bro. Texas a fast break team. They wasn't able to get them shits off like they was able to post, right? You know what I mean?
And the girl from UConn that plays in the paint, she played defense well enough to do what they do. Only one scene that I did not like, and they need to address this in basketball, but it's hard to address. The little flop old girl did when Brooks went for the ball.
Oh yeah.
And she's like act like Brooks hit her, and I'm like, but she went for the ball, and
it should have been
Brooks didn't even touch her.
Yeah.
No. This when the girl hit the floor and she hit her head on the floor.
Okay, yeah, you talking about that one? Okay.
Yeah, she hit her head on the floor. If you look at it, all I said, girl, you need to learn how to fall.
Right. You got to sell it right. You got to sell it right, bro.
You got to learn how to fall. Like, that right there was so like, oh, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to let the ball go. I'm going to lay down. And I'm going to take my head back and hit the floor and just say, ow. Because guess who hit you? They best player.
Yeah.
They best player just hit you. So if I can get her with a flagrant or get her kicked out the game, it's going to help me. That's why I posted in the chat. I posted in the chat yesterday, is UCLA the school where the Hollywood actors go?
Yeah. But
yeah,
guess what though?
She sold that shit. She sold that shit.
Jeff Teague says they have a drill in practice, bro, where they teach them niggas how to fall. That's real, bro. They really teach you how to fall in the NBA, college, and all that to sell the foul, bro, because most of them games won from the line. You know how this shit go, man. You know how this shit go, dog.
Yeah. I felt like Texas, and then it's hard to stop a fast-paced team, because if you start slowing down and playing to your opponent's game and it's not your game, you're going to be confused.
Texas,
but when they put that press on UConn, I mean on UCLA, when they put that press on UCLA and started coming back, I was like, okay, these girls, they know what they're doing. They got it, because they brought it down to like a 2-3 point lead. I mean, that UCLA only had like a 2-3 point lead, so Texas had an opportunity to win this game several times. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying to myself, Texas turned the ball over too much last night. Too much. To the point where you were still in the game, though. Like UCLA wasn't capitalizing on these turnovers. You were still in the game. And I said to myself, I said, shit, turn the ball over. Miss shots like that against South Carolina and see what happens.
Oh, fast break. But competitively, which one of the games had the better game, back and forth game? I'm gonna say UCLA and Texas, dog, because it got out of hand.
UCLA and Texas was a good game. I mean, I just think South Carolina just said, hey, we ain't giving you the opportunity or the chance to feel like you can come back on us. If we get an opportunity to score, we scoring. And not only as we scoring, we gonna make sure we keep scoring. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no chance to come back. You know what I'm saying? They ain't scored, but what? How many points South Carolina? I mean, UConn scored in the second half. Because they left with 26 at the half, 27.
Yeah, I know that third quarter they didn't really score much either, bro.
They ain't score much at all in the third quarter.
They ain't score much at all, bro, and that's what got them behind.
For a team like South Carolina, who was ranked number 3, number 4, or number 2 in the country, I'm not sure exactly where they was ranked at, but I think UCLA was ranked number 2. And for them to go in and stop the team that had supposedly the best offense in the country, scoring 70-something points in thing. Because I even mentioned it on the show one time, like, dude, who gonna stop these girls from scoring? And y'all told me South Carolina can do it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, they did it. They actually did it, bro. They gave you the blueprint. Get on these girls' ass. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Khadijah Sessions, because I've seen her coach guys, and I see how she plays defense, how she want people to play defense. Because pressure bust pipes. And seeing the way Raven Johnson plays, I don't see nothing but a Khadijah 2.0. The way she put pressure on these girls, the way she ain't afraid to back down from these girls. I give a shout out to the assistant coaches for South Carolina for getting them girls the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? And Dawn knows what she got. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no pressure of coaching and doing what I got to do and anything like that. I set the blueprint. They execute. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
But Geno being sore though, bro. If my coach don't feel bad about us,
Geno.
I feel you. If my coach don't feel bad about us losing like that, and he'd have had a smile on his face, and he'd have been on some, we had a great season. Y'all already know how our establishment is. We'll be back. I'd have been kind of mad at my coach, bro. I'd have been like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't mad, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He passionate, bro. I give him that.
You keep that in the locker room, though, bro. You keep that in the locker room, though.
Shit.
You keep that in the locker room.
Man, I'm finna give it to the world. This is our last game. We got to wait till next year. I don't know if these girls gonna go to jail this summer or anything. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, we could at least put up more effort in that fourth quarter. He really mad at his squad.
Right.
But you can't do that. You can't do that on national television. You can do that in the locker room. That's where you do that in the locker room. Y'all fucking
you should have did it in the locker.
That's what y'all tonight. What the fuck was you thinking?
We did not play well.
Yeah.
Like that. And I mean, I probably need to go back and look at his whole press conference, because I don't even know if he gave any credit to South Carolina and Dawn Staley for winning the game.
He did. He didn't give it to her. He didn't give it to her, but he just gave it to the squad for being disciplined. That was his word, being disciplined and being able to get back. But he also did say the refs was helping Don Staley out. He was kind of bitter about the refs. He thought the whole game that they wouldn't get no calls. They got like 6 calls. He said the way Don Staley was talking to the refs,
bro?
saying
you know what, bro?
At him and shit. He was on that shit.
You know what? It's so and shout out to my homeboy, Mr. Littles, bro. Like Femicio Littles. He was the one that really told me, like, hey, bro, I don't play the games to argue with the ref. I don't coach these games to argue with the ref. The refs has a job to do. So if you doing what you need to do, I don't have to worry about the refs.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what because I used to be the type of person like, damn, ref, you ain't gonna call that. Damn, ref, you ain't gonna do that. Damn, man, he walked. Damn, man, you ain't see him push him. Like, and it's like why are you arguing with? Dang, because your job is to coach your players. Your job ain't to tell the referees what to do and how to do the game. Your job is to coach your players. So if your players doing something that ain't supposed to be done,
no? You got to influence the ref a little bit. You got to, hey man, look, man, him or her
that can hurt you more than help you though, bro. I'm telling you, that can hurt you more than help you. Because hey, them referees ain't got no tie to none of these teams. Yeah. And most of them niggas get in their feelings when you sitting there telling them what they can and can't do.
That's what he was mad about too. He said how Don Staley was cussing the refs out. He was mad about that too, like how wasn't no action. She was talking that shit.
That's Don though. That's Don though.
She do that, but he wanted some action took on that shit though. He wanted like, hey,
to go for fouls. He wanted stuff to be man, please, man, it's a championship game. I'm probably from the first tip off, his heart pounding, her heart pounding, they blood pressure at I don't know 2 point something. Cause hey, we ain't won this game yet. Like it's just started. Like I gotta get out here and do. So it's gonna be like that.
I'm wondering because I seen a lot of people in the comments up under his interview. Go on YouTube. They making it black versus white. Y'all stop doing that shit too, man.
Please don't do that
shit too, bro. Please
don't do that because we ain't do that when we ain't do that when South Carolina beat LSU.
Amp say send him the link, dog. I got you.
It's in the chat.
I got
he in the chat.
You talking about he in the chat? Yeah, bring your monkey ass up here, nigga. But yeah, man, don't make it black and white, man. Please, dog. Y'all stop that shit there, man. Y'all stop it. That dude been playing against black coaches all his life, dog. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't that serious, bro.
And don't let this moment tarnish. Well, I hope it doesn't tarnish. I'm gonna put it that way. I can't tell you how to feel about anybody, motherfucker, any motherfucking body. I can't tell you how to do that. But with Geno saying what he said, did what he did, it doesn't take away the fact of the championship that he has put together, of the teams that he has put together. You know what I'm saying? The players that he has put out there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away from that. You know what I'm saying? Geno is probably one of the only male coaches in college basketball who has a diversified resume.
Yeah,
he has a diversified resume. He has a lot of females came from his school. Tina Charles, some Maya Moore.
Geno ass.
So we can't do that. What going on, Amp?
What's up, y'all?
What's that?
What's up, man?
Man, you said you caught the highlights, Amp. Like I did. I caught a lot of the highlights. I caught the first, second quarter, but then we went to talking, and then the third, fourth, I was in and out. But you seen the game, bro. You think Geno sore loser, like Jeff say?
Yeah, he was sore loser because that nigga, man, Don beat the Brunswick stew out that nigga, man. Them girls were 38-0, and you got embarrassed, bro. Like y'all got your ass beat, nigga.
It got ugly.
And then the thing about it, nigga, the thing with Geno is, nigga, deep down inside, you know, they like to hide their shit, nigga. You mad because you lost to a black woman, bro.
See, that's what I was just talking about. They in the comments talking about black. I mean,
you can't make that about that, bro. But it seems that way, though. It do seem that way. If you
think about it, every time he lost to Don, every time he lose to her, bro, that nigga always got an attitude. But you can lose to any other coach and you cool.
I mean, you want to beat the best, though, bro. I'd be kind of mad too. But I ain't gonna call him a racist, bro. I ain't gonna do that.
I think Don got a winning record against him too.
Mm-hmm. That man wanted that championship, bro. And Don, she got down, came between that man and his championship. He mad because she been getting more notoriety than him lately. You know, back in the day, nigga, when Candace Parker was in school, it was all about Geno, all about Geno. Now lately in this generation of age, nigga, it's all about Don, all about Don. That nigga, he mad because she taking that nigga fame. At the end of the day, nigga, you still a legendary coach, but you just ain't fucking with Don right now.
Hey, they in the comments, they was talking about black girl magic and this, that, and Geno goddamn should have went to more barbecues. They was going all type of crazy shit, man.
But see, now that I'm gonna be honest with you, that's gonna hurt Geno because a lot of them girls ain't gonna want to fucking go there now because of that shit.
I mean, I want to say is a few girls committed to South Carolina last night or this week.
Yeah, but see, just imagine how many girls now looking at that nigga Geno like, you know, like how y'all saying that the social media making it a black and white thing. Them black girls who good now ain't gonna want to go fuck with him. They're gonna want to go straight to South Carolina or either back to Tennessee
or Texas.
Yeah, they ain't gonna want to fuck with him because
Texas look good. Texas a few pieces away from being solid, bro. Like they gonna lose the little short girl, number 3, because I think she's a senior. But they got a promising like future. Like Texas is gonna be still in the hunt next season, bro.
I like Texas.
They're gonna be Texas gonna. I mean, no, and Texas lost with passion, bro. Yeah. They were so passionate out there, bro. They gave one thing I can say about Texas, bro. They gave their 100% all in that game. To be down by 9, 10, and then in 3, 4, 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and you bring that bitch down by 2, and you had a good opportunity to take the lead. Just best player versus best player, and old girl from UCLA just won that battle. That's it, dude. I gotta just take my hat off to Texas and say, great fucking game, bro. Great fucking game. Like, you didn't get the results you wanted, but you played a fucking hell of a game. Kept me entertained.
Yeah, I fought with Texas. I want to say UCLA and Texas had the better game.
Shout out to Booker. That chick's a baller, bro. I love her passion on the sideline. Even when she was on the bench, she was getting it in, bro. She's just like, hey, let's go. Hey, and that's the kind of passion you want to see from a player, bro.
You think Geno should take some action on him for, like, you know what I'm saying, certain ways he's acting, some type of discipline, or what?
Yeah, or either him and Don need to talk that shit out. You know, y'all two legendary coaches, bro. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all the two coaches that we would look at would be more professional than any college coach right now. Like, y'all should have handled that shit better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Don at fault too, then.
Yeah, I'm
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and just I don't eat pork, but piggyback off off what you're saying. I don't eat pork though. Geno might be mad that Dawn Staley is the face of women college basketball, and he has more success than she has. That could be a point, bro. You think about all these commercials and stuff that they have. It's South Carolina that they talk about more than they talk about. Dawn Staley than they talk about Geno, bro. And we know 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, it was UConn, bro. UConn was running the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was UConn and Tennessee. Then Don showed up. You know what I'm saying? And Geno has a 10-5 record against Don. He has won 10 games today, but Don was on a starting level probably at them times. He was actually beating her. You know what I'm saying? So it was like Dion look at it like, hey, get me now while I'm getting shit together. You know what I'm saying? But once I get shit together, you're gonna see the results. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see what I can actually really do when I put these pieces together. You know what I'm saying?
But Geno,
like that.
From now on, Geno, when you get to feeling like a sore loser, just look up in the rafters, man. Go to your gym, look up in the rafters, and look at them championships, and just remember who you are, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Geno can't get mad. That's just like, why the fuck Michael Jordan ain't get mad and they got Jerry West as a logo?
Because Jordan got a shoe with everybody got on their fucking foot. That's why Jordan ain't get mad. His logo doing way
Jordan should be, but man, we all know Jordan should be the NBA logo, bro.
It should be Jordan or Kobe. I give it to Kobe too.
if these niggas had NBA, the little NBA celebrations, and they asked who was the number one, and they brought all the players out. Y'all seen it? They brought all the players out.
Mm-hmm.
And the number one motherfucker they brought out was Jordan. How the fuck is Jerry West the NBA logo?
Pioneership. That's why, man. They did it on the nostalgic factor that he was like one of the best ball handlers back then.
Man, shit.
That's what it was.
And then you got Geno can't get mad at Don. He just got to get with the program, nigga. Don coaching. She out there with her players and having fun with them like Dion. Just like the way they hate Dion, they hate Don. Dion out there with his players taking pictures and having fun with them. Geno ain't doing that shit.
I don't think they hate Don, bro. I don't think they hate Don.
Huh?
I don't think they hate Don, dog. I think Don.
Them other people do hate Don, bro. We love Don. Them other people hate her. I ain't finna say that what it is. We can read between the lines. Just like they hate Dion. We love Dion.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Dion,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because it was the same way when they had when they played LSU a couple of times. It was always something said about how what's the woman name? I want to say her name Kim. The LSU coach would be a certain way and how she was. You know what I'm saying? And how Don is, and it was more pointed towards Don being a black coach. You know what I'm saying? And being a female and how she doing what she doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yeah, Day in the building.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What long time?
Good, bro.
I'm on your ass, nigga, because you said something about me in them comments with your goddamn shoe head ass nigga.
I got you. Hey, I sent that message and got the fuck out of there too. I ain't even wait to see what you was gonna say.
That nigga Vince sneaky as shit, dog.
That nigga said I was in a leather chair with my ass out. That nigga that crazy, man.
Vince, you still in South Carolina, homie?
Yeah. I'm still chilling right now, man. I figured I'd jump in for a little bit. I got my laptop with me. My son.
You went to the game, Vince?
Fuck no, I was in Buford.
Oh,
he was in Buford. That game was in Phoenix. Geno, how you feel about? I mean, Vince, how you feel about the game, bro?
It was a good game. I don't like the Geno and Don shit. I was listening to y'all a little bit, man. I kind of blame both of them for that interaction, even though Geno started that shit. Like, we already got a strike against us, man. Don shouldn't have reacted. She should have took it like an old school nigga and was like, "Hey man, I see you in the back."
I ain't gonna let you do that, Day. I ain't gonna let you do that, Day. I'm sick of us. When I say us, black people getting on platform and telling motherfuckers they shouldn't react to motherfuckers reacting to them, coming at them. Fuck that shit, nigga. You gonna see what you can get if you want to come at me. This is what you can possibly get if you want some. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that. Hell no, bro.
Time and place, Jeff. Time and place.
He brought it at that time. He brought it at that place. We need to handle it right now since that's what you want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no such a shit. You could have said, he didn't say meet me back in the locker room so we could talk down the hallway. I need to holler at you. He didn't say that. He confronted her right there. She had the right to say what she had to say, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not letting.
Hey, Vince, you got to think too, bro.
Hey, and Don, I heard what you said. Right. Hey, I heard what Don said. Don said she would fuck that motherfucker up. Hey, Don, you ain't got to do that. Just pay me the right amount of money. Set up the ring. Put some gloves on me. I'll handle that motherfucker for you.
Nah,
I handle it. I ain't gonna even let you do that.
We don't worry about Geno, man. Geno with his old Ronald Reagan face.
Nah, I can't do that. But I understand where you're coming from, Day. I understand where you're coming from. Go ahead and finish.
No. But I get what you're saying too. Yeah. Hey, it if it's up, then it's stuck, right? You know, I get it. What I'm thinking about is a little bit forward thinking. They're gonna be like, oh shit, well look at this black female here. Well, I don't want to deal with this shit. If I might have a qualified black female coaching or whatever, I don't want to deal with this shit again. We already 3 steps behind to start the game. Already 3 steps behind. I don't know. I just think a little forward thinking when it comes to that. I get it. Everybody's their own person.
Like
everybody's their own person.
Chris Rock said it in his special. You don't fight in front of white people.
But I get what you're saying, Coach. I absolutely understand it. I can't tell another grown person what to do.
Right.
It is what it is.
And see, now on the other hand, I get what you're saying, because I am a thinker now more than I'm a reactor now. What you saying, why you saying it, and when you saying it, it's gonna determine how I react, when I react. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I can take some shit, then I go sit back for a day or two. Then I might hit you up and say, hey, bro, what you meant when you did this, this, and this? You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Because I want to address you the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know what your angle is. And I got mad at Sports Center. I got mad at ESPN. I got mad at a lot of the sports networks who wanted to address Don in the situation first.
And Geno started it. Yeah, they need to be talking to Geno. No.
Like, why are we talking to Don? Don, what happened? No, Don, like, hey, ask that motherfucker. He started it.
Hey, but she did take it to a level. When he came over there, he said some slick shit, right? And he went to try to walk on.
Right.
Don was like, nah, we ain't done talking.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
We ain't done.
Right.
But, hey, this is the other thing I was thinking about that shit too. We don't know what he said to her either.
Don't know what he said. He probably went over there. He probably went over there and was like, you half a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
See, and half a nigga. Bro, and I don't have the fortitude not to sit back and say, hey, let's talk in the back. Nah, bro. We gotta talk about this now. I'm sorry. we gotta talk about this now because I'm about damn near ready to put hands on you.
Crazy to y'all? They not looking at how Geno is a man and how he approached a woman.
But he just talked. Right. He didn't put his hand in his face. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, he didn't put his hand in his face, but
yeah. He didn't put his hand in her face.
Like,
he tried to walk off.
And we don't know.
Go ahead.
No, but you don't do no slick shit like that, nigga.
Yeah,
you don't do no slick shit and shake your hand and give me some smart ass comment when I just bust your ass. Hey, the only thing you need to be saying is good game and call it a motherfucking day. That's the only thing you need to be saying. When they lined you up in rec,
let's play.
When they lined you up in rec, hey, if you had a problem with somebody, you just didn't shake their hands. Period.
No,
if you know you walked in the aisle and somebody got in your ass that day, you probably ain't shaking that motherfucking hand.
Man, I done did it several times. Do that shit, dog.
Let's play devil advocate, y'all. Let's play devil advocate. Say if that was Deion Sanders and he approached LSU women basketball coach like that,
I wouldn't have liked it either.
They would have wanted to know what he said, just like how you want to know. They definitely.
But no, they would have made this shit. This shit would have been bigger than this shit because it was a black man approaching a white woman like that.
When Dawn Neck started doing this shit, when she was talking and she started bouncing, it just looked nigger. You know, it looked like a nigga out there.
Nah, but that Philly came out of.
Don was like, hey, I was civilized the whole game. I coached the game the way I normally coach the game.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker brought Philly out of me because I was about to get in this motherfucker ass.
And she an ex-player, so the whole time the game going on, my nigga, she feeling like she right there in the game. You know what I mean? Because she know the game. But go ahead, man.
Break this shit down as simple as possible. They got manhandled last night. That's all that fucking happened, and he didn't like it. And ultimately he mad at his own fucking self because he didn't prepare his players for that physicality. That's all it was.
That's about right. And
he got manhandled, man. It is what it is.
And like Coach said, you know, hey, he probably went back in the locker room and gave his fucking team the business. Y'all got me out here looking fucking stupid. All year long, we've been killing shit. Y'all get around these half of niggas. You know he went in there and went crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But hey, Dawn Staley shouldn't get it. Should she get disciplined if he's gonna get disciplined?
She didn't do nothing but react to him.
I don't think so. I don't think it's right.
Luka still got 15 technicals, right?
Yeah.
But he had 16 a couple of weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they took it away from him, right? Because he reacted. That's what it was. That's what they said. He reacted. He just reacted to what the dude was saying to him. That's what Don did. Don don't get no discipline. What the fuck you mean? Nah.
No,
fuck that shit.
no.
He's playing devil's advocate, dog. You know,
Fuck that shit.
Saying,
I know what you're doing, but I'm answering and telling you, Don ain't getting no motherfucking discipline.
She got to know when to do it though, like me and him saying, time and the place.
Like
you got to know.
Don ain't getting no discipline. Don need a statue at Finley Park. That was Don need.
She'll get it.
She need a statue at Finley Park.
Shit. Man,
Finley Park is a park that people go to here in Columbia. It's like a big thing, so that's why I'm saying that.
bro, he is a sore. I just saw your little caption down at the bottom. Yeah, that nigga is a sore loser. I ain't never lose like that and just go off on a fucking coach. He should have went back to the drawing board and said and like just looked at the fucking tape and seen what he did wrong. I mean, he was talking about the refs at halftime.
Yeah.
He was talking about the refs at halftime.
He said they ain't calling shit. That nigga said shit on TV. That nigga said they ain't calling shit. That shit was funny as a motherfucker too, dog.
But my thing is this. My thing is this. You gotta let them play, bro. You gotta let them play. If we sat there and saw call after call after call after call after call, we was gonna sit there and say, well, damn, are they gonna let them play?
Yeah.
Let them play. You what showed to me is your girls depended on the refs to win games for them. If that's the case, that's what it sounded like to me. Like you needed foul calls more than you needed to actually make some motherfucking buckets. That's what you need to do.
Y'all still ain't just explaining to me what the fuck sore mean about losing, because I don't like fucking losing either. I'm a terrible loser. I hate to lose.
I mean, who does like losing, bro?
Yeah.
Who really like losing, bro? But a good game is a good game, bro. And you got outplayed.
I think the sore part comes in, Leezy, where the way he reacted after the game.
But how do you tell a man that's used to winning? I ain't mean to cut you off, man. A man that's used to winning, that shit, not that you don't know how he act when he lose because he ain't used to it. This ain't something normal for that nigga, man. Y'all got to get him just playing devil's advocate now. He's
then
not
he a front runner. Then he a front runner. Then everything's good whenever he winning, but when he loses, he just go to the south. Everything goes south with him. Then you got to know how to take a loss, bro.
Hey, this new to that
Mr.
dude.
Clinch in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Clinch in the building. Hey, we got about 15 more minutes, fellas.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Go ahead, take off.
We good. What you were saying, Mo? Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
No, I was just saying, like, I'm gonna ask you, Clint, since you on here, dog. Sore loser. Give me your definition of a sore loser. And when you lose, does it hurt?
All right.
Or do you know how to lose or that type shit?
Yo.
Hey, we could tell some stories about each other. Because we don't like to lose.
We don't like to lose. And I'm gonna be real with you. Most of my life, I've been a very sore loser. But the more you grow, the more you understand the rules of the engagement when it comes to competition, man. You gotta lose gracefully. You can't, excuse my language, you can't be a bitch when you lose. And that's what Geno was last night, in my personal opinion. I feel like what he did was he let his emotions take over the moment instead of like he made it about him instead of really making it about his kids. You know what I'm saying? They got beat, man. That's like, I understand things ain't going your way, whatever. I've been a coach, man. I've been really heated with the refs before when I feel like things ain't going my way, but you still gotta understand you on a public stage and making it about him when Don out coached him straight up. You know what I mean? She got a freshman going out there shutting people down. They were more physical. They played the game the way the game was being called, and they deserved to win that game. And him not shaking all them other girls' hands is disrespectful as hell. And I feel like I don't like it, not just from a race standpoint, but just from a coach standpoint. Like, you know what I mean? He has a responsibility to, like, you know what I mean? Like, show love to these girls who've been playing the game the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take the L like, man.
Be a professional. Be a professional and be an example. You a coach. Your job, like, when these parents send their kid to be coached by you, right, they're looking at you to teach them life lessons. And you basically told them yesterday that if they beat you, don't give a fuck. I mean, we can be mad because Isaiah Thomas said Jordan did it. Somebody said LeBron did it. Like, a lot of people see they lose and they'll walk off the court or whatever like that. I just feel like if you wasn't gonna shake the other girl's hands, you shouldn't have shaken Don's hand either. But you started some shit and then you try to walk off with some shit and act like, yeah, whatever. You had more bitch in you than any other person that was on that court that day. You had way more bitch in you, Geno, than any other person on that court that day because you slid some shit and walked off.
he didn't want to show his tears. Maybe he went back there to cry for a minute before he had to talk on camera, dog. You never know, man. That shit hurt. He got embarrassed, dog.
All right,
he got embarrassed.
He did get embarrassed, right? But like even when he went to his press conference, but he doubled down on that bullshit. That part where you got time to get away from it and kind of like understand what it is, he still doubled down on it, and he talked to the reporters. Like I've never seen Geno act like that. So like it was out of pocket. I hope that he come back and apologize later. But yeah, that was a bad look for him. Real bad look for him.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think he should fucking apologize because that's how he felt. And he probably still feel that fucking way. You didn't save no damn face for that. Nigga, that's how you are. That's you, Geno, when you lose and you don't get your way. We just saw the real Geno last night when he don't get his way.
That's a good point.
Hey, we go to work with a lot of people, bro. Believe me, we don't know what they do behind closed doors, bro.
Yeah. Bro,
so Geno probably showed his true colors that day, bro.
Bro, I'll put it this way: I'd rather be in front of a white person that will tell me to my face that he a racist than one that'll play in my face.
Right.
Right.
At least I know where you stand at.
You could trust him a little more.
Right. And I know how to deal with you. I know how to deal with you.
Yeah. It's funny how the double standard work though, right? They want to.
But we're one thing I want to make clear. Nobody on here is calling Geno racist.
No, definitely not saying that shit.
Racist tendencies, bro. You just got some racist tendencies, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know you done had some diverse teams before. You done had some diverse
starting
teams.
to come out, bro. They starting to come out a little bit.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Dre, what up, Carl?
What up with you, homie? How you doing, bro?
Nothing but it's out.
Oh yeah, I see. What's up, Al?
Man, cool.
I got a question for y'all. I know we run up short up on time. It just crossed my mind when we were talking about refs and how they ref the game or whatever. Do you think refs should have some form of knowledge of the sport? And I'm talking about firsthand. Like, for instance, a basketball ref should have some level of play. Like if a college ball ref should have played some form of college basketball to ref.
At least 1 year, yeah. He should at least have done at least a year of basketball in college to have something to say on that court. Somebody know what's that. I believe that.
I don't. Like that.
I wouldn't deny that. I'm not against that at all.
I don't believe that because there's a lot of guys who, there's a lot of guys who can't play the game, and that's their way to give to the game. I'm not gonna question their love for the game if they couldn't play at a level like the talent level is real high. It's competitive out there, you know what I mean? But if you've been consistent your career, you know what I mean, I think that's okay. I think you got to know the game, you know what I mean? Like you got to have coached or been around the game. But I don't know where I would set the bar, you know what I mean? Because playing on a college team isn't easy, you know what I mean? I've coached a lot of kids who were really great for the game. They love the game, but they'll never make a college team. You know what I mean? They just role play on a high school team type thing.
I get that. No. What I'm really referencing, because anybody can read a book and apply what they've learned from the book to the game and being a ref. What I'm saying is like the emotional piece of it. Like some of the technical fouls I see in the NBA is because they looking at refs and shit. Like,
yeah,
I think that's an emotional piece that some of these refs don't understand. You look at me all you goddamn want to. Get out my damn face and play ball. I'm not finna tee you up behind that.
Is that ball though, or is that just sensitivity? Like I feel like
yes, I agree. Like, go ahead and go into depth for that because I want to see where you're going at with that.
Because it depends on the sport, right? I'm gonna switch to baseball real quick. They got the ABS system, right, where if the ref missed a call, they could tap their helmet and be like, "Hold on, man, that was a strike, that was a ball, whatever." So you can challenge balls and strikes now. And some of these dudes are in their ego, they're in their feelings when they wrong. Like you can't be mad because the camera showed you exactly what it was. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like feelings and being wrong sometimes make people act out and lash out. And I don't know what people go through the rest of their day to day. You shouldn't bring that to work, right? But
I agree.
We're dealing with humans and human emotions. So I think sometimes the sensitivity of being wrong or being outed or being embarrassed, right? Like you know, they're still people. The refs are people. So I feel like that happens in multiple sports. I mean, actually, every sport there's that human connection. I mean, even soccer, worldwide, you know, national sport. You know, some teams are getting yellow cards, but the other teams are getting red cards. It's like, yo, whoa, like, why are you so sensitive to fight that? So I think,
that makes it pretty evident that it's emotional in that point. I don't agree with that shit.
I really feel like no referee, and I don't know what referee staff, because I know in football they usually use different conference referees, so it doesn't look like a biased situation like that. Mm-hmm. But we don't know where these referees are really from, or how they represent, or who they are as a personality in set. But I don't think none of them have the intention to come in there and say, you know what, I do like Don better than I like Geno, and these girls deserve to win. Like, it was nothing like that, bro. I don't see that.
Yeah, well,
I don't see that.
So these refs all work in teams, right? And if you work a game with Geno earlier in the year and he gave you a hard time, that's you still human. You're gonna remember
yeah.
That's why certain people like when you watch, like, especially NBA, like the NBA refs, they it's real obvious. Like, you know, I don't remember the guy name who had a real bad relationship with Chris Paul. Him and Chris Paul.
Ben Foster. Ben Foster.
They got into it all the time, and you can watch the game and be like, "Dang, but they really hate each other." You know what I mean?
Tony Brothers is the same way too.
Yeah, it'd be like that though. Sometimes these guys do that. Now, if you work in teams, I think different sports handle it differently. Like NFL is a little bit different because the sideline refs, they have to answer to the white cap, so it's not gonna be like you can get mad, but it ain't nothing you really do. They just having conversations, and it's up to the white cap to make the decisions on what happens with in the end all be all. But in basketball, if you're the head ref and they talking crazy to you, it's like, I mean, you got to find out where your line is and how you can navigate that. So I personally feel like in the NBA,
I done been to some rec games where referees got into some fights. So I already know, like, these motherfuckers get in their emotions, bro. They get in their emotions.
But how you work a ref is important, man. You can't, like, that's why Draymond gets texted. He got good relationship with these refs, but he talks to them crazy. And it's like, yo, like, they already come to the game feeling some type of way about him. So the most they get that nerve, you know what I mean? And he gonna say, so Luka,
you're breaking up a lot, Andre. Dre, you breaking up a lot. Yeah, you breaking up a lot.
Shit, I thought it was me. I'm over here checking my cookies and shit.
Cookies.
Nah, it's his voice breaking up a lot. That's all. I think it's probably just I forgot the word from the video and stuff. Trying to catch up with him.
Lag.
But yeah, man. Yeah, the lagging. Yeah, but man, I just to get on straight point, like Geno got to stop putting on draws and stop putting on panties. That's all I got to tell him. Like,
shit wild as fuck to me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you really that was some bitch shit that you did last night, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I really wanted to touch on. And no take away from South Carolina and UCLA playing tomorrow night for the national championship. You know what I'm saying? Both teams well deserved to be there. You know what I'm saying? Both teams with number 1 seeds. You know what I'm saying? So we sorry that UConn didn't get to the championship, and we sorry that Texas didn't get to the championship. Both had great seasons. Yeah. Great seasons. But we got a championship game tomorrow with South Carolina and UCLA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know when the last time UCLA been in a national championship, but it's been
their first time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's their first time.
First time
they out of here. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game.
I think they out of here, bro. I think they're gonna get beat by 15 or more.
Well, so
I need to find out. I need to find out when the South Carolina parade is, bro. I need to find out when the South Carolina parade.
Hey, we talked about this last week. I said South Carolina's gonna win it all anyway, but I just think I watched that UCLA Texas game. Them girls those big girls they're tough to deal with. I feel like I'm interested to see how they're gonna play defense on them girls.
Are they fast enough to keep up with South Carolina?
It depends on the pace of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like,
if it's a slow paced game, UCLA got a chance to stay in this.
Exactly.
Y'all know it ain't
Yeah,
gonna be
if
so.
it's a slow-paced game, UCLA got to stay in it. But that's what I said to you earlier, Mo. If you watch the Texas, the way Texas was playing, I was saying to myself that they needed to slow down. Like, you need to slow down. But damn, if you play the other team pace, you giving them the advantage. So you got to stay in your game. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay in your game. But South Carolina is a pace team. They can play slow. But if you keep the game close against South Carolina, they're gonna beat your ass in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? If you play same with them. But if they can get away from you, they get away from you. Exactly. So I got to go with the home team right now, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm going with South Carolina too. UCLA can slow it down, but in order to run a half court offense, you have to make shots. I don't think they can do that with South Carolina.
Yeah, they're gonna be in
and Texas showed me UCLA can't take pressure. Texas showed me if you put pressure from the beginning to the end on UCLA, they can't do it. Because when them press got put up, them girls ain't know what to do. They was confused, just flabbergasted, throwing the ball all over the place. I said, yeah, pressure gonna beat these motherfuckers. For real.
It's gonna be a blowout game, bro. That's gonna watch. UCLA finna get blown out. I can tell you, I'm already seeing it, bro. Hey, just like tonight,
I ain't gonna deny
niggas swear Michigan gonna do good. They are for the first half. Second half, nigga, this shit gonna get out of control.
Arizona, man, they depth. Their depth is crazy, man. Them boys.
That's definitely one of the games I'm gonna watch tonight.
That's the best. That game right there is gonna be crazy. I think Illinois gonna win. I think Arizona, Illinois, for the final.
Yeah.
That won't be bad. That'll be a great game.
Yeah. Yo, man, did y'all talk about that Duke UConn game?
Yeah, we talked about it Thursday.
Woo.
We talked about it Thursday.
Is that the best ending you've seen in the game?
Surprising ending. The best surprising ending I've seen in the game because, like dude said, he didn't make a shot all night. I would have let him shoot it too. Just the way it dropped was like, but I also was told by God that you let a shooter shoot. If the dude's a shooter, you let him shoot. Eventually, it's gonna drop. You gotta just let him shoot. And once it drops, but I appreciate y'all boys coming on the panel with me today, man, and shooting and shit. I really didn't like the fact of what Geno did, bro. The world didn't like what Geno did, but if Geno can give me a straight explanation, and I do feel like, even though a lot of people don't, I feel like you need to make an apology just to Don and for yourself of the way you presented yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all said, the recruits that he has coming in later, you didn't even go down and shake none of the players' hands after the game. You know what I'm saying? And you walked off like shit wasn't what it was, and that doesn't teach your team anything but the fact that you stand up for them. That's the only thing that it is. But you only standing up for them right now because you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder what it would have felt like. Dang, because last year you was walking to the middle of the side of the court when you beat South Carolina, and that's championship, opening your arms are like, come on, give me my love, Last season, I watched the game last season, so I know. I'm like, so. And Dawn walked up to you and shook your hand, and I'm sure she said good game, and you had something else to say. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you took something farther than what it needed to go, bro. So let's hope that gets right. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thanks, Mo, thanks Amp, thanks Day, thanks Dre for coming through. We holler at y'all. See y'all Thursday night. Peace.
See y'all guys.
Yo.